everyone. I'm feeling pretty good. It's been a little over 24 hours since my surgery. I just wanted to go over a couple of things. I did get sick, and I think it was because I ate too much. You know how I said I like to eat. But they told me I needed to eat a good quantity amount of food before I took my medications, because the medications without any food in my stomach will make me feel very nauseous and will lead to me vomiting. But I think the problem was not me eating too much food. I think the problem was what I ate. I should have started slower on more bland foods, and I didn't. So I guess that's the lesson well learned. But it wasn't so bad. Like, I thought like it was going to be excruciating pain, like vomiting. I mean, not everyone, I'm pretty sure, hates vomiting. If you don't hate vomiting, there's something wrong. But yeah, so I threw up, and I held my stomach when I did it and stuff like that to help keep the pressure and the force of me throwing up from injuring anything. And it wasn't too bad. The good thing is that because I had a lot of one item, and it wasn't even a lot really, I didn't throw up that much. So I wasn't like throwing up for like 5 minutes and stuff like that. It was just like a couple minutes, and then I was done, and I felt much better. I didn't feel nauseous anymore, so I felt good. I totally didn't show you guys, I guess, the bobble very good, but I can do that right now. See if I can get a better shot of it for you this time around. Like I said, mine is a little different than most people's that I've seen. So the bobble is kind of, it doesn't detach. It's got like this, let's see if I can get it. See that right there, like a balloon, like your air mattress pump or whatever. That's what that is. And I don't detach it from anything. It stays on the entire time, so I'm happy I don't have to hook it back up and mess it up or something. All I do is just unplug that, the suction lets go of obviously from the bobble part, and I just squeeze it into a cup. And the cup that I have obviously tells me how many cc's. And so far, I'm way below the whole 30 cc's. I have to have 30 cc's or less, so it looks like I'm going to go downhill from here, get lower and lower and lower, because they're going to wait 5 to 10 days before they'll let me take it out anyway. I can't really see anything, like, with my incision or anything, because there's, like, a huge maxi pad on top of the surgical tape that they use. It's not going to come out for, like, I think 2 weeks. Like, I think it's one of those dissolving type things where after 2 weeks it'll start to peel off on its own. I can't take it off, and neither can the doctor, which is okay with me. I don't have to worry about anything getting on it or in it or whatever, because we have pets and stuff too, so just keep them at bay. I don't want an infection or anything, because they play outside and stuff. So, but other than that, I feel pretty good. Even when like last night, at like 3 a.m. I had to have to walk every 2 hours for a couple of minutes. I definitely was not paying attention to the whole not get up so fast. Cause like I'm always on the go. I like to just get out of bed. I mean, who wants to get up? Like, it takes you 10 minutes to get out of bed. Who wants to get out of bed in 10 minutes? Like, you're like crawling up. You gotta sit up, and then. So I usually just like have my legs pulled over. My mom helps me with that, and then I roll over. Kind of like when you're pregnant, you have to get out of bed, like a roly-poly. You just roll out of bed. And I have been doing better with sitting up in that position for a few minutes. And I noticed that really helped with not being so dizzy, and I wouldn't break out in a cold sweat. Because when you're still on medications and things like that, and you get up so quickly, obviously we all know that you feel dizzy because the distribution of all your fluids and everything else and your equilibrium is off. You'll feel dizzy and lightheaded, and not that much oxygen or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I sat up this time around, and I went slower getting up, and I felt much better. I could walk further. Like, normally I would walk for like a minute or two, but I wouldn't get very far. It would take me 2 minutes to take like 10 steps. But this time I could actually walk from one point of the house all the way to the kitchen, and it's pretty far distance. It's like, I don't know, walking from, one part of your house to the other. It's pretty good amount of distance considering that I just got out of surgery like yesterday afternoon. I think it was like 3.5 hours from my surgery, and I went in at 6 and they started at like 7:30. So I got out like 11 o'clock. There's not much else to report really. My mom, definitely the one thing I think I didn't pay attention to was the stuff that I could eat, the stuff that I should eat. My mom actually had to go up to the store, which is good. We have everything in walking distance. There's like CVS, Dollar General, 7-Eleven. So anything that we need is like right here, like in walking distance, which is why I love Virginia Beach so much. But yeah, so she went up there to go get stuff that is low in sodium, obviously, because I can't have that much salt, otherwise I'd, blow up with swelling. So she went and got some crackers that don't really have salt in it, like low sodium crackers, probably instead of the saltine crackers, she'll probably get like, I don't know, what are they called, like the Ritz crackers or something like that. Definitely getting more water, because I drink a lot of water anyway, so she's definitely going to get me more water. That is not, I'm not drinking that Pepsi. There's no Pepsi in that. That was water. Like, we rinsed out all the soda that was in it, and she gave me, because I had my last water bottle, and I didn't go, and I was like, hey, water. She was like, hey, I'm just going to empty that out. And so I did not drink soda. Even though they did say drink the clear soda, like ginger ale, how that's always famous for helping with nauseating, upset type stomachs or whatever. So she's going to go get that as well. Some crackers and some bland food that I possibly could eat, maybe some applesauce or something like that. And then that's pretty much it. I think she's also going to get like some maxi pads, because when they change my dressing, which I have an appointment today, when they change it, they probably won't give me anything to dress it on my own, like from them. I'll probably just buy my own pads or whatever. They say, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Just make sure to get unscented, because obviously you don't want anything to irritate the new position of your skin. It's probably maybe a little irritating at first. The one thing I do have to mention is I've noticed a lot of people have compression garments, and it was kind of weird, and I was kind of wondering, why don't I have one? Because I looked down and I'm like, wait, I don't have a compression garment. And we called my doctor, and he says I don't need one. I have one drain-in, and he says I don't need a compression garment. Most people wear them just because they're more comfortable, and I hear a lot of doctors talk about for swelling and stuff, and he's like, you shouldn't really have to worry about swelling so much. If you're taking good on the diet and you're not overdoing it, you shouldn't really worry about your garment. Obviously, if your doctor tells you to wear your garment, because that's your doctor's orders. But my doctor hasn't given me a garment, and he doesn't plan to, which I'm okay with, because I do not want to have to worry about pulling something in that's making me feel even tighter than I already do, and if it's not really going to help with anything, because I don't feel much discomfort, then I don't need the compression garment. A lot of people say they feel comfortable with it on because it helps to push everything in, and that makes them feel better. I guess everything feels more in place, and it just, the pressure helps them with how comfortable it feels, but I don't really feel that much discomfort. Like I said, I do feel numb. I do have soreness in my stomach, but that just feels like I did like a really hard ab workout or something. But other than that, I feel great. Like, I'm wide awake, like, other than the other video that I did. I'm wide awake. I found out that I was singing. It would have been nice to catch that and put that on YouTube for you guys. I was singing whatever, apparently. I'm not sure what I was singing about. I think I told him I was going to Mexico, my mom said. I was singing about that. I'm not too sure what that was. Yeah, my hair's crazy. But other than that, I feel good. So I'll definitely give you guys another update when I'm done with my appointment later today. And I guess I'll see you guys then. Bye.